Tank9 Code checking in. Tank9 Code checking in. Yes, we have a new release today. It is the Wright installations app where we're going to be doing a new version of the application. Here on the screen, you see the home page of the new website. This is a template that the client selected. We can go take a look at the original template right quick. Let's open up the original template because, we send our clients multiple layouts and they choose the best one to their likings. So here's the original layout for the application that the client chose. This is the original layout, right? It's very professional, very clean. I like, templates with a form on the home page. People can fill information and get in contact with you right away and be able to, follow up with you. This is the first section here. Why choose us section. Here are your service listings here. All your different services. Product listings. So you click on it, the products kind of swap out. On-site expert, etc., etc. So here's your Wright's installations app website. And here's the exact same application, but in this working format. So now the client will need to go in and fill in the information for the section 1. For the section 2 here, here's the logo, pages. And we need to have another meeting with the client to go over different pages to know where we're at exactly. Here's your services. So they click on the service, they can easily change the services. Here's the product gallery that we looked at before. You have that working. But it's a bug. That's a bug that needs to be fixed. It's common we have bugs. What has been going on? This is our first project with React, the programming language. And so we've been creating many libraries to duplicate this work so things get done a lot faster. So there are a couple bugs here and there, but nothing that won't be too difficult to fix. So this is the testing of the application. This is your brands section. This is your about us section. You go to the original template. It's here. So this is this part right here. So the client will add a picture here, information about how successful they are, and here put their partners, list of partners here. Yep, so this is this section right here. Keep going down, it's the testimonial section where the client can have testimonials, people that need comments, feedback on their services. This is the comment section here, the referrals, or, the comments in it. Yep. Here's the blogs. So blogs are great for your website because when you blog, people can find your website on certain topics they search for. Your name will pop up. So this is the blog section here. And then here's the footer. I need to add the logo here. If they have it here, we'll close that. So next we're going to go over the service work order. And the service work order, it contains all the information pertaining to the application. So this is the service work order for the Wright installations app. So yep, this is the contents, BiZ9 Framework, background, Tank9 Code. This is our services, application development life cycles, the boss way. This is the overview of the project. Contact name is going to be Montavious, right? I have his email. I have his email. Let me get his email. Make sure I get the right email. Because a lot of my clients have multiple email addresses for your businesses. So you want to make sure you have the business email. So we look for that right quick. Yes, and I want to get this because this document has all the information in the website. This is the original template. This is the title of the template. So we always go back and add notes. Okay, so it's going to be this email. Here it is. Yep, so add his email address. Right, installs.com. So we can add an email address here. I have his phone number as well. Add that later. In the website, what else is going on? Okay, the content management system, we can take a look at that right quick. So the CMS system is how you make changes to the application. So let's go take a look at that right quick. Line go projects, what is it? PG. I can open up that application. It's opening up now. Yep, and so back to the document. So the seed, okay, this service work order has everything on it. So, yep, password, test email. So while we're letting the CMS load up, we're going to keep going over the documents. And here are the staging links to the application, right? So your staging links is how the application looks, when it's in test mode. So when it's in testing, that's when your local development box. But when it goes to the staging, that's when it's in ready for production and the client is able to look at it and it's on this test link. That's in the staging. These are our staging links for everything. Database on a Mongo database is the database name, database 901 under production. Okay, development tags. Can we review the theme for a template? Check. Select the theme for it, check. Purchase the theme for a template? Check. Send the, we got the artwork, we got the logos? Check. The client said there was sites that he liked. Okay, what is next? On phase 2 of the boss way, applying your business logic, we have to gather all the application business logic and content. Okay, we're still doing that, so let's leave that unchecked for now. Yep, and we need to go over the pages and stuff like that. So let's take a look at the CMS right quick. It should be loaded now. Is it loaded? Why it's loaded? Okay, yes. Okay, it's loading now. Okay, so we're here in the phase 2. Yep, so let's go here. Let's load. Okay, it's opening. I'm on my laptop, the slower machine right now, so things are running slow. I think it's still building. Okay, it's still compiling. Okay, development tag. So we went about the development task. So we can go over this development task, all the steps. We like to have a complete communication with our clients, open communication. We like to document everything where we're at, everything we're pertaining to, the status of everything, what's going on. So in the development task, there are 3 different phases of building an application with, with the BiZ9 Framework and with the Boss App Specialist, with the Boss Apps team, right? So what we do is we have 3 phases, and they're called the Boss Way, right? Phase 1 is selecting the template. That's when we send the clients to templates and they layouts and look at, choose the one they like and they pick it, right? And then phase 2 is when we're applying the business logic. When you apply the business logic, you add all the different content, add all your logos, your artwork, your information, get everything ready together for you're doing an application that's in the phase 2. And your phase 3, that's when you deploy the hosting environment, when you make it go live. When the site is live and people can go see it, go take a look at it. That's the phase 3. Yep. So then we have the website pages. You can go over the client with this. He definitely getting the home page, getting the about page, contact page, team page, blog page, galleries page. These are the different pages they're getting. So they're not gonna get a mobile app. This is not a mobile app build for right now. So we're gonna delete this. This is the Google Play stuff, information. We're gonna delete all this. Okay, this is the hosting information. Once we decide which hosting we're gonna go with, this we're gonna put the information here. Hosting is gonna be very affordable. I found some better hosting that's a lot more affordable. Some hosting that only costs like $20 a month, literally, right? Well, it's not GoDaddy because we don't use GoDaddy over here. GoDaddy for rookie coders. We know rookies over here. Okay, so here's the CMS system, right? So this is the BiZ9 Framework's content management system. This is what the client utilizes to be able to make changes to the website. To make any changes, you go to your pages, right? You have your blog posts, your events, your home, your products, right? You got your different categories. You add a blog post, right? And it's very simple to add a new blog post. Click on the blog post you want to edit. This is blog post number 9. Add your photos, your values, your content, whatever you need to add. It's very easy and simple to do. Any audio you want to add an MP3 to your site, to your mobile app, you do it all here through the CMS system. This is all custom built systems from the BiZ9 Framework team we're working on for many years now. And it's great. This particular version is at a great point. Your products and your services. So this is all in your CMS system. Each client gets their own CMS system. All right, so they have two applications. They're going to begin their website, which is your .com. That's going to be the live application to where all the public people, people that go to the www.mywebsite.com, that is that site. Then you also have the CMS system. That's an admin section for the application to where only the application owners, the team users, anybody the admins select to work on the application, they go to the CMS part, which is here, to be able to make modifications to the application, see the sales, any of the orders, stuff like that. All of the BiZ9 Framework team members, we have signed NDAs where we don't disclose, information pertaining to the details of our clients. The information is private and held to our clients' discretion. It's rarely you will see any clients' information put out to the public. We do this here, like certain clients, like, internal teams, our partners. We kind of showcase their projects because they're like, within the company, they're kind of integrating into the company, like MK Apps, for example. We've been working together for quite some time, many different businesses, many different projects. And so, we can showcase this stuff because he's going to be around. Other clients, they're private, right? They're doing, a lot more in sales, and they don't want their information put out there, so we don't disclose those clients, right? But for internal teams, partners, we kind of showcase their projects, because it's kind of like it's highlight what they got going on, what we got going on too, because we want to promote them just so much they're promoting us, right? So this is CMS system that you'll be able to make all your changes to your application on. So this is the Wright installations app, and again, it's been a few weeks. We've been using this React system now, and so we've made a lot of different libraries, and that's like libraries kind of can help speed up redundant tasks to make things go faster, be more efficient, and really removing the human error, right? Because you don't want to be touching your application too much because humans, we make mistakes. You don't let the machine, let the computer do the work and put it out that way. So we're going to sign out now. This is Tank9 Code. For anybody interested in getting an application done, reach out to the office. Also, we have the application development training classes going on, right? Go to BiZ9Framework.com for more information on that. Stay tuned for more. Everyone have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.